Okay, making a video here to show how to use a Dash Dyno SPD for data logging and for regular use. Gonna plug it here. Using a pretty decent camera that's showing my massive grease spot. A little embarrassing, but I changed an oil pan today and got some drips on me. Anyway, so first I'm gonna start the car. And next I'm going to plug in the OBD2 connector to the car. Dash Dyno comes on. Connecting the vehicle. It's not able to. And the reason it's not able to, I will show in one moment. Let's see. The reason it's not able to is actually because I'm going to hit OK. Because I currently have it set, if we go down into preferences, I currently have it set vehicle make to Mazda. And the vehicle specific, for some reason, it won't connect. So put it to all. And then I can go up and, oh, correction, there we go. Go up to connect and hit OK, and now connect to the vehicle. And it's successfully connected. Say OK. We're going to go back and put it back to Mazda now that we've already connected. And if you leave this thing connected, you don't have to constantly do this, but if you disconnect it, you're going to have to. So then go back to preferences, vehicle make, going to change it to Mazda. The reason you want to do that is because there are certain codes for it. So I'm going to hit the menu button to go back now, and then back. Oh, and now you can see there's connect, but we're ready to set it up for data logging. So go into data logger. We select the different styles. For driving around, I'll select meter 4, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit OK once I get to this. It's not displaying any parameters at this time. And I'm going to do view live data. And it's going to say set up a screen or open a screen config file. I've already set up a screen config file, so I'll open it. For driving around, I use temp 4. That gives me a 4-up display of my air-fuel ratio, my air temperature, my coolant temperature, and my knock sensor. When that actually displays anything, I have an alarm set up so that it flashes these suckers and I know when the car's knocking. So that's what I drive around on. When I'm data logging, you back out and go to list. List will allow you to display up to 16 parameters. I like to use just 10 for data logging so we don't have too much information. Also, it speeds up the sample rate apparently. So go to list and select OK. And where you can see right now, it's only displaying those 4 parameters that we had already selected. But we want more than that for data logging, so I'll hit OK. That'll get us, I don't know why it does it, but that's the way it does it. And I'm going to view the live data, or excuse me, yeah, I'm going to view the live data, and I'm going to open up another screen configuration. And that is NC Tune. That's the file that I use to tune by. So, doing that, we've got 10 parameters there: engine RPM, absolute load, pedal position, airflow through the math, knock, air temperature, my trims, short-term, long-term, air-fuel ratio, and my ignition timing. So all of that we data log. Alright, so now when doing a data log run, you would drive around with this on and you need to record. This is the record button. Right now, if I were to just press the record button, let's see, it'll say, do I want to overwrite the currently opened file? No, I don't want to, necessarily. That'll just erase whatever the last thing you did is. So I'm going to go ahead and say no. And if it looks like my fingers are kind of jumping around, it's because I'm watching myself through the camera. Anyway, makes a little hand-eye a little different. So I'm going to actually go ahead and hit the OK button. So I'm on the data logging screen again. I'm going to hit the OK button. I'm going to create a playback file. And that's should say create log file or something like that, but anyway, I'm going to create a playback file. I'm going to say create new file, and I'm going to label it something. We'll go A, arrow over 1, my first run, hit OK. Now it wants you to set up all the parameters. Well, I don't feel like going through that again because I already know what parameters I want, and that's those 10 parameters that I was data logging. So I can just hit the back button, which is menu, and now I can hit OK, view live data, open screen config file, NC tune. I've got all my values going right now, and you can see if I hit the gas, stuff changes. You can see there, fuel ratio changing. And, but, so now if I want to record it, I'm just going to hit the center button right here, and I'll just press record. Boom, that light comes on. That says it's recording. Also indicates that it's playing back if you're watching some file, but I don't do that on this. I just look at them on the PC. But anyway, I'm recording. So I go do my my run, my dyno pull, whatever, and now I'm going to stop it. And I'm going to go ahead and hit that same button again. Boom. It tells me it's stopped. Okie doke. For some reason it reverts back to that. I just hit the menu button, which is the back button, select list again, and I'm back able to see the data. Now, here's the thing though, you then go to do a second dyno run. You haven't pulled the data off the memory card here, and you need to create another file. So what you do is you go OK, you create another file, and we're going to call it A2, and we'll say OK. Again, it wants us to put the parameters in, but we already have them established, so we're just going to hit the back button, the menu button, and we'll hit OK, view live data, open screen config, NC tune, and boom, we're ready to record again. And I'll hit the record button right here. Boom, we're recording, and we'll stop. And that's all there is to it. So now I've got 2 log files, and those log files are stored on the memory card. I'll just pull that off, plug it in. They're very small. A 1 gig card is forever big for this thing, so you don't need anything huge. And yeah, all set. So let's see, for my, you can get a list of these 10 parameters that I log with on the website, and you can also get my temp 4 if you want that. It's also got the alarm file programmed into it. But thanks for watching.